Ever thought about starting a new YouTube channel but don't know where to begin? The challenges can seem daunting. Finding the right content, battling competition, and reaching your target audience. But let's put things into perspective. YouTube is a bustling hub for content creators, teeming with a potential audience that's just waiting to stumble upon your channel. And guess what? It's far from being oversaturated. Let's consider the facts. 98% of Americans visit YouTube monthly, and almost 2/3 visit daily. That's a lot of eyes on screens, waiting to discover your content. Every minute, users stream 694,000 hours of video content. Now that's a staggering number. But before you let it intimidate you, remember this. It's indicative of the vast audience pool you have to tap into. But what about the competition, you might ask? Well, it's there. But it's also a testament to YouTube's rewarding monetization programs. It's a platform where creativity, consistency, and a bit of strategic planning can turn a hobby into a lucrative career. Yes, starting a new YouTube channel in this era might seem like venturing into an intimidating jungle. But it's a jungle teeming with opportunities. It's a jungle where the right path can lead you straight to a treasure trove of engaged viewers and subscribers. Perhaps you're worried about content ideas. What if you run out? What if your ideas aren't good enough? It's a common concern, but remember, even the most successful YouTubers started with just an idea. And with the right approach, a single idea can blossom into a multitude of content opportunities. Or maybe you're concerned about reaching your audience. It's a valid worry. But with the right strategies, you can navigate the algorithm, optimize your content, and bring your videos straight to the viewers who are most interested in what you have to say. So is it a challenge to start a new YouTube channel? Absolutely. But it's a challenge worth taking. Because the potential rewards, a dedicated audience, a platform for your creativity, and the chance to monetize your content are truly significant. But don't fret, we've got you covered with these beginner-friendly YouTube tips. First things first, what's in a name? Well, when it comes to your YouTube channel, quite a lot actually. Your channel name is your first impression, your internet handshake, if you will. It can tell your audience what to expect, and it's your chance to make a memorable impact. So, how do you choose the perfect name? Ideally, it should include your personal or company name. This helps with brand recognition and authenticity. Next, consider incorporating a word or phrase that categorizes your content. Are you into tech, fashion, comedy? Let your audience know right from the name. Also, keep it short and easy to say. You want people to remember your channel's name and share it with their friends. Feeling stuck? Don't sweat it. You could use your first and last name. Many successful creators, like Peter McKinnon and Michelle Phan, have done just that. Alternatively, you can try out a YouTube name generator and let artificial intelligence do the heavy lifting for you. Remember, the right name can set the tone for your channel's success. Next, let's talk about finding your niche. This is the sweet spot where your passion and the interests of your potential audience intersect. It's the fulcrum on which your YouTube channel will balance, and it's crucial to pinpoint this right at the outset. You might believe you're passionate enough about a topic to churn out hundreds of hours of content. However, the reality of this will hit when the grind gets tough and you're finding it hard to muster the enthusiasm to film yet another video on the subject. But don't worry. Unlike certain inevitabilities in life, you can change your content niche. However, do be mindful that a drastic shift in content could risk alienating any audience you've already built. So, it's worth investing some thoughtful time in defining your channel's focus right from the start. To identify your niche, ask yourself these questions. What activities make me lose track of time? Which topics could I discuss with friends for hours on end? What do I find myself searching for, watching or learning about online in my free time? The answers to these questions will point you towards your niche. They'll reveal the subjects you're genuinely interested in and could talk about enthusiastically and authentically, video after video. Remember, your channel's niche isn't set in stone. As you grow and evolve as a content creator, your niche can grow and evolve with you. It's okay to explore different angles within your niche or even pivot entirely if you find your interests shifting. However, be mindful of your audience's expectations. If you've built a subscriber base around tech reviews, for instance, they might not appreciate a sudden switch to cooking tutorials. A gradual transition, Testing the waters with occasional off-niche videos may be a less risky strategy. Ultimately, your niche is more than just a category or a genre. It's a reflection of your passion, your expertise, and your unique perspective. It's what sets you apart in a sea of content and makes your channel uniquely appealing to your audience. Your niche is your compass, guiding your content creation journey. Now, let's discuss the importance of consistency. Have you ever heard the saying, "The road to failure is paved with good intentions"? Well, that's a pretty accurate description of what happens when you start a YouTube channel without a consistent posting schedule. To become a successful YouTuber, you need to treat this endeavor like the job it is. And just like any job, you need a schedule. Here's where it gets tricky. You need to set a consistent and realistic publishing schedule. And by realistic, I mean a schedule that you can maintain without burning yourself out. Many new creators set out with the intention of posting one video per week. But if you're just starting out and you're juggling a full-time job, family responsibilities, or other commitments, once a week may not be feasible. And that's okay. What's important isn't necessarily the frequency of your posts, but the consistency. If you can only make a video once every 2 weeks, that's fine. What matters is that you stick to that 2-week schedule. Why is consistency so important? Well, for one, it helps you avoid creator burnout. This is a real and serious issue among content creators. You don't want to reach a point where you dread the process of making a video. The risk of burnout is significantly reduced when you set and stick to a schedule that's manageable for you. Another reason why consistency is key is because it keeps your audience engaged. Your viewers will come to expect new content from you at regular intervals, and they'll keep coming back to your channel to check for it. This regular engagement helps grow your channel. Remember, your YouTube journey is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about steadily building an audience over time, not about getting viral overnight. So take the time to figure out a posting schedule that works for you and then stick to it. In the world of YouTube, consistency isn't just a virtue, it's a necessity. It's the key to keeping your audience engaged, preventing burnout, and steadily growing your channel. So set a realistic schedule, stick to it, and watch your channel grow. Consistency is key to keeping your audience engaged and growing your channel. Scene script. Ready to create your first video? Take a deep breath and let's dive right in. If there's one thing that's certain, it's that your first video isn't going to be a masterpiece. And guess what? That's perfectly okay. The most crucial step is to start. Make that first video and then the next and the next. With each creation, strive to make small improvements. Add a new intro, experiment with background music, or play around with a new editing tool. Don't aim for perfection right off the bat. Instead, aim for progress. YouTube isn't a sprint, it's a marathon, and every step forward counts. Small changes and enhancements will accumulate over time, gradually refining your content and improving your channel. So, grab your camera, hit record, and start creating. Each video is a step forward, a learning experience, and a chance to connect with your audience. Remember, progress is better than perfection. Ever wondered how YouTube decides which videos to suggest? Well, the secret lies in the realm of YouTube SEO or search engine optimization. It's a crucial component of your content strategy that can make or break your channel's success. You see, YouTube is not just a video sharing platform, it's also the second largest search engine in the world, right after Google. And like any search engine, YouTube uses algorithms to sort and rank videos. Now, these algorithms rely heavily on keywords to understand what your video is all about. So what exactly are keywords? In the simplest terms, keywords are the main ideas or topics of your content. They can be a single word or a phrase that describes the content of your video. For instance, if your video is about baking a chocolate cake, your keywords might be baking, chocolate cake, or dessert recipe. Now you might be wondering, how do keywords help? Well, by accurately tagging your video with relevant keywords, you're essentially helping the YouTube algorithm to understand your content. This in turn increases the chances of your video showing up in the suggested column alongside related videos. But remember, your keywords need to be relevant. Irrelevant or misleading keywords might fetch you a few initial clicks, but they could potentially harm your channel in the long run. YouTube's algorithms are smart, and they prioritize user experience. If viewers click away from your video because it's not what they expected, YouTube will notice and could push your video down in the rankings. So take the time to research and choose your keywords carefully. There are plenty of keyword research tools available online that can help you find the most effective keywords for your content. And it's not just about tagging your video with keywords. You should also include them in your video title, description, and even in your script. This reinforces the relevance of your content and makes it more likely for your video to appear in search results. With the right keywords, your videos can reach a wider audience and gain more views. Remember, YouTube SEO is not just about getting views, it's about reaching the right viewers. And that, my friends, is the magic of keywords. Let's quickly recap what we've covered. Picking the right channel name is crucial. Keep it short, easy to say, and relevant to your content. Defining your niche is vital, and it's okay to switch it up later if you need to. Consistency in posting is key. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Your first videos might not be perfect, but don't let that deter you. Keep improving. Lastly, understanding YouTube SEO can boost your visibility. With these tips, you're well on your way to starting and growing your YouTube channel.